The ancient Egyptians were extremely skilled craftsmen. We see two carpenters here, one with an adze, one with a saw. They create magical objects for the tomb. Before the artists could work in the tomb, the stonemasons had to quarry the bedrock, the limestone bedrock. The stonemason here chips away at the limestone with his bronze pick and his wooden mallet. To reach higher up inside the tomb, the artisans would clamber on wooden scaffolding. We have perhaps a more realistic representation of an artist here, with his unkempt hair. He clearly hadn't had time to shave that morning. Many of the tombs have unfinished scenes on their walls, and then we see the sketches in red, the more definite line in black. If we look closely, we see that the picture is executed over a grid of red lines. The ancient Egyptians had worked out a system of proportioning using a grid. The head of the architect, Senenmut, represented on a flake of limestone, is drawn with a red and then a black line over the red grid. This is a practice drawing board. Until the 25th dynasty, standing figures in the art were made up of 18 squares from the soles of the feet to the hairline. The seated figure, as we see here, is created over 14 squares of a grid. Having drawn the figures, the ancient Egyptian artists took a chisel to the wall to begin carving the relief. We have examples of these chisels, a wooden handle and a bronze blade. Slowly the figures emerged from the wall, carved in raised relief. The ancient Egyptians also created scenes in sunk relief. Queen Nefertiti here, two of her daughters playing on her lap and shoulder. Ideally, the ancient Egyptians painted their scenes in bright colors. And we have examples of paint palettes. In the middle here, 6 different colors within an artist's palette. These colors were vibrant. They survive to this day. They even survive caked on ancient paintbrushes. This one is made of palm fibers, stained with red paint made out of red ochre.